In Manawan, an Atikamekw community more than 2.5 hours north of Montreal, leaders are calling the housing crisis in that village and in Indigenous communities across the country an injustice.
They don't even always have good water. They don't even have their own bedroom. Some parents have to sleep with 5 of their kids, their grandparents.
A report by Amnesty International, commissioned by the Atikamekw Council of Manawan, is revealing specifics about the housing crisis in that community. It shows that about half the families in a population of about 3,000 lack a proper place to live. Authorities there stress that the situation is similar in several Indigenous communities across Canada.
This report is very important to denounce what's happened in our community about housing crisis.
Researchers admit the housing situation in Manawan was known to be terrible. The study is meant to highlight how it impacts civil and human rights.
Not only on adequate housing, but also on education, health, safety, privacy, and even life.
Officials note that the death of Joyce Echequan, a woman from the community who died at the Joliet Hospital hours away after filming herself being racially taunted by staff, is directly related. There are no hospitals in Manawan.
It's a package of systemic racism or lack of services, public services.
It's why one of the report's recommendations is for the Quebec government to fully adopt Joyce's principle and recognize systemic racism in provincial services. The housing crisis in Indigenous communities has existed for decades, leaders stress. They want all levels of government to invest massively in housing and public services immediately, emphasizing the need to put jurisdictional squabbles aside.
Right now, Quebec government has invested in policing infrastructure on First Nation, on communities. So why not in housing? What about that jurisdictional argument?
Indigenous leaders hope the report will finally get politicians to recognize the urgency of the situation and see that the billions of dollars needed in investments will benefit Indigenous and non-Indigenous alike. Phil Carpenter, Global News, Montreal.